Welcome along to the Thessaloniki's International Circuit for the Season 2 Greek Grand Prix of FRIL. Round 11 of 14 this season, and Solidek comes into this weekend with a 17-point advantage over Jesse and Jerry, who are both tied for second on 107. We've got 25 laps of racing at this circuit, with one of the highest average top speeds of the tracks we are racing in this season. We have 18 different corners surrounding the Greek hills here, with some of the largest elevation changes on the calendar. We have 2 DRS zones on this track here, and with no rain on the forecast for the race today, it's very likely we will be getting a couple of drivers using their DRS to get 15 kilometers per hour of extra top speed down these very long straights. This track is very much going to be one where the drivers will need to find the right balance between being careful and risky, as a single error could end one's race prematurely at the final chicane at turns 17 and 18 before that start-finish straight. So as for some fun facts we've got for this weekend, the first ever Olympics was hosted in the Greek city-state of Elis in the year 776 BC, and Greece has the 17th most UNESCO World Heritage Sites at 18 in total, so Greece is very much no short of culture as well. So here's the starting grid then for today's Greek Grand Prix. Solidek and Dino lead a 1 and 2 for Ferrari, which is the front row lockout for Ferrari here at Greece. ASM lines up third for Haas, and Zinks with his best qualification lining up 4th for Red Bull. S104 lines up in 5th for Aston Martin, and Snook alongside him in 6th. Evan lines up in 7th for Alpine, and Gogo lines up in 8th for Haas after crashing in Q2, along with Jerry and Infinity in 9th and 10th, both of them also failing to set a lap time in Q3. Pikachu lines up in 11th for Williams, and Falcon lines up alongside in 12th for Aston Martin. Alka lines up in 13th, one of his lowest qualification positions from Williams, and Rapid lines up 14th alongside him in McLaren. Finn lines up 15th for Mercedes, AMW lines up 16th, and Jazzy and Mirage take the final 2 spots on the grid in 17th and 18th. So we've got now the 5 lights are going to be ahead of the drivers here for the Greek Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. The 2 Ferraris get a really good start there, and right now it looks like the 2 Ferraris get away well, and then we have the Haas car behind them, I think of ASM, and then there's another Haas in there as well. There's a Red Bull in the mix there as well. I think that was Zinks in there actually. And right now Dino and Soggy, they're going wheel to wheel for the lead right now, going into turn 5, I believe. There, those drivers in the background hitting the bumps there, but so far it looks like everyone's kept it clean here going into turn and going into the middle sector now. Dino leads the way actually. Dino's managed to jump his teammate and take the lead here. Evan is somehow second right now, but I don't think that's the case on the board. The board might be glitched a bit there, but at the moment here, Dino leads them here, and Soggy is still trying to go for it. Dino doesn't take that track limits there, and that's going to give Soggy a bit of a chance to try and catch up right now. Both of these drivers are on the medium tires, and they could be gaining a lot on the hard tires behind them. And right now in the final sector here, Gogo is somehow in the lead. I don't think that's the case though, as you can clearly see, but Dino there breaking the toe a little bit from his teammate Solidek right now, and they both keep it clean through the chicane. Looks like no one has crashed in the chicane so far. Zinks appears to have lost his wing already. A decent fight going on here. Jerry and Alga, they are keeping it very tight, although Jerry has made a mistake, and Infinity as well, and I think is that Evan as well. Yes, Infinity and Evan, they've both spun out at the chicane, and then Jerry made a mistake there as well. So 3 of the drivers making a mistake at the chicane there, and Gogo is into the pits. Gogo is pitting from 2nd place. So is this the undercut right now from Haas here? He's committing to the undercut for Soggy right now. I believe he was about a second or 2 down coming out of the coming into the pits, and now he's going to be I think behind Jerry AMW, maybe behind Nee. I think he will be behind Nee. Oh no, actually he's come out just ahead of Nee, so he's currently in 4th place, so he's not lost too much. And right now Soggy going into the pits. Soggy is into the pits right now. Ferrari coming into the pits, so this is a response now, I think, to Gogo here. And Gogo, he's crashed out. Gogo is out of the race. Gogo has crashed out at the SS, and so that's gonna be a safety car for sure, I think, at this point. And that's gonna be Soggy's main rival here. He's out of the race. So Gogo on his debut, he's gonna be out of this race now. Try to pull the gun a bit early here and maybe try to catch some drivers off guard. And looks like he has done so, as we're going to go green now. And AMW will lead them away down in this Greek Grand Prix right now. And he's actually got the jump on everyone here. He's already pulled clear by over a second now. And that's a great restart from the Alfa Romeo driver here. And right now it looks like Jerry has been caught off guard a lot there. He's currently, Jerry's lost a lot of positions. He's currently, I think, down out of the points maybe, as there's a lot of drivers hitting the bumps. And that was a Ferrari as well. I think sorry, actually, no, it wasn't. I think that was Dino, so that was not Dino there. So that was not Soggy there. And AMW now is leading them away. He's pulled even bigger of a gap now, but can he hold on to this now, as Zinx has managed to find his way into 2nd place? So Mr. Consistency is being a bit more consistent right now, albeit he lost his front wing earlier in this race. And Asan has crashed at the final chicane. And will that be a safety car? We'll see. I think that's probably going to be one, and it is going to be a safety car. So this has been I think we only had about 2 or 3 laps of racing there, and we've already got another safety car. So AMW's lead will be extended a little bit longer now, and I believe everyone is going to be definitely coming into the pits. So right now we're going into this final chicane. Soggy almost went into the pit lane there, and Zinx has just overtaken him though. And we're going to go green now because Soggy has just gone here, and he's going to be leading them away now as we go to lap 20 of 26. So Ferrari have not had the chance to pit Soggy again. Our championship leader is going to be struggling on those worn tires out there, and so now Soggy is going to have to defend from all the drivers behind. And now Zinx here, Mr. Consistency, going for the lead into the final chicane here. And Zinx just about keeping it right behind Soggy now. Evan's dropped off a little bit now. Evan is on the soft tires, so Evan is going very punchy on the strategy here. He's committing to the faster. He's committing to just staying out there with those soft tires, as Soggy goes deep and he's lost the lead. Zinx now takes the lead of the race. Who would have thought? Mr. Consistency leading a race now, and he has got Jerry behind him now. So Jerry's currently got a very good chance to try and win this race here and try to score a lot of points over Soggy now. Going side by side for this win right now, going into the final chicane. They kept it clean. No, they haven't. Jerry's in the wall. Jerry's out of the race. Jerry has crashed at the final chicane. That's a big crash for Jerry, and that's going to be him out of this championship fight at this rate. That's his 3rd crash in the last few races, and that's just a huge shame now. And so AMW is going to need to get a good restart right now. And looks like a lot of drivers in the back though. They're all overtaking one another, but now we're going green now for 2 laps of racing here, and we're gonna be having 2 laps of racing to decide the winner of this race now. And MW has got a decent launch out of this safety car restart now, and he's gonna have to defend from a horde of cars for 2 laps of this race now. Ramza now has jumped into the lead of this race, although he's hit the bump, and now he's going to be under pressure from Zinx as well, right behind him. And AMW, I think, is just about holding on to the lead. Ramza now is right behind him still. Ramza actually on the lead according to the board, but I don't think that's the case. And now AMW is trying to defend from that lead right now. He's lost 2 positions now. Zinx has gone back ahead of AMW now, so AMW has dropped back to 3rd now in this race. Ramza is in the lead actually. And currently AMW's lost more positions in the back there. Ramza now is leading this race now. Zinx goes down the inside through the S's, and now Ramza is trying to fight this one back now as we enter the back straight now. This is gonna be some sort of racing. We've got now Evan in the background going off the track there. Zinx is leading this race right now, going into the final few corners. There's a crash there in the background. I think that was ASM. ASM's lost his front wing in the background there, and he's gonna be losing all of his time now. And now Zinx is leading this race here through to the final back straight now. Dino still got the ERS slipstream from Zinx right now. Zinx going through the chicane now. Zinx is gonna be crossing the line and he'll win the Greek Grand Prix from podium last weekend to the win here at Greece. Dino takes second place. Ramza holds on for third place. Sogilik drops down to fourth. Evan in fifth. Jesse in sixth. Rapid seventh. AMW 8th. Infinity 9th. Algard in 10th. And it looks like Ethan's managed to crash at the final sector. So that's 10 finishes this race. Right then, so after a few penalties have been applied post-race, Evan wins the Greek Grand Prix, Jesse finishes in second, Zinx finishes with a second podium in a row in third. And in the Drivers' Championship, Sogilik's lead now is just 10 points over Jesse, with Jerry falling behind a bit on 107. And in the Constructors' Championship, Ferrari's lead now is just cut to 31 points over Alpine, with Mercedes dropping off a little bit down in third. So that's all then for the Greek Grand Prix, but join us in a couple of days' time where we'll be heading to the next destination on the calendar, Hamad International Circuit in Qatar.